I'm just glad as a South African citizen that these patriotic alliance leaders, majority of people are starting to address them, are starting to see right through them and their agendas. Because how dare they try to instigate black on black hatred? Why? On the name of being patriots. There is no patriotism in these people. And shout out to Julius Malema for also addressing this black on black hate. Nakhona, how dare you say someone is not a South African based on their surname? There's majority of people, white people, colored people, who are representing South Africa on the Olympics without having South African surnames, but nobody is scrutinizing them. Why when it's a black woman? But can you guys listen to Julius Malema address this issue of black on black hate?
Today, you look at a fellow African, you listen to the pronunciation of a fellow African, you listen to the name and the surname of a fellow African, and by that you isolate them. You look at them and say, these are not South Africans. These are Nigerians. This can be Miss South Africa. This can be that. Marvel Yoon can be a player of rugby, South Africa, and get celebrated. No one will dare to question, where does this surname of Felyoun come from? Because we've been made to celebrate that which looks down at us. Anything that looks like you, you hate.
You just heard Julius Malema, right? And I don't support xenophobia. I don't care how much you guys want to call me out for not being part of your nonsense. I'll never. That's one thing you need to know. One thing else you need to know is that if you want to unsubscribe, go ahead and unsubscribe. I don't care. If you are gonna wanna unsubscribe because I don't support xenophobia, then I don't need you as a subscriber anyways. You can go and watch other people who are xenophobia. Me, I'm not part of that. And I will never be part of that. So, I don't hate foreigners. I don't hate people based on their surnames. The campus I go to, there's a lot of people. Some are foreigners, some are just South African. But they have funny surnames. We make fun of their surnames, they make fun of my surname. And we go on with life. We don't judge someone based on their surname and say your surname is not South African enough for you. How dare you know if a surname is South African enough or not? That's dumb shit. That's a lost cause if you want to fight a cause like that. Because people's surnames don't sound South African, that means they're not South African. Then your cause, let me tell you, whatever you're fighting for, if it's going to be based on that, you have lost the battle of that fight. Because how are you going to justify a South African surname? How many surnames are in South Africa for you to say this surname is not South African enough? Like, what are you guys fighting for if that's all you care about? If that's what you care about? Is that really what is going to change South Africa? Is that really what is going to transform the unemployment rate to something whereby people get jobs? Is that the fight you are really like trying to convince us you are fighting? Because if that's the fight, then why should we support you? If your fight is based on, hi, your surname is not South African enough. What type of a fight are you trying to fight? You will never win that fight because majority of people's surnames don't sound South African. And I'm referring to white people. And does Mr. Gaten Mackenzie's surname sound South African? I think I will leave it there. Thank you very much.